Caliph is a successor?
Successor, yeah.
What's a caliphate?
The Arabic word is a khalif and or khalifa and caliphate. A caliphate is basically a system of governance based on a caliph. So it's the rule of a caliph, a caliphate.
What's a jihad? Because when I was doing a podcast with the imam, he said that jihad is like the way of some kind of to protest. It's jihad to do something, right?
Yeah.
But what we know jihad is, they say always the holy war. The holy war about against the non-believers.
Holy war is an old English translation of jihad, which is perfectly suitable because it is exactly that is what jihad is. The game that some Muslim apologists play is they say that the word jihad means to struggle, and that we as Muslims are supposed to struggle to bring Islam in, to whatever, in a good way. That's what they say. We're struggling to help empower Islam. Okay, well, historically, that was done through violence. So jihad meant holy war. So if a Muslim said, I'm doing jihad, he meant I'm attacking the kafir, the infidel, through violence. So that's what it meant historically for centuries. But what's funny is, the apologetic game where they tell you jihad means struggle, it actually underscores how the issue of jihad is even worse than we thought. Because it's true, it means to struggle. It does not mean physical struggle only. That has been its primary manifestation. But it does mean that Muslims must struggle in all ways to help empower and make Islam supreme. And so until today, you have Islamic scholars who talk about the jihad. They have different names. I'll just give you the English translation. But jihad of the pen, jihad of the tongue, jihad of the money, jihad of the womb. And all of them are to serve Islam, to empower it over infidels. So jihad of the pen means propaganda. So does jihad of the tongue, which means lying. Say whatever you have to say to help Islam look good or to demoralize non-Muslims, okay? The money jihad means you fund the jihad. I'm a rich Saudi, okay, I don't have to commit, I'm not going to fight, but I'm going to send them millions, okay? Jihad of the womb means I'm going to help the cause by having as many children as possible, all of them Muslims, all right? And they actually say this all the time. This is happening in Europe. This is one of the jihads. So yes, jihad as an Arabic word simply means to struggle on behalf of Islam, but that doesn't make it better. It actually makes it worse. Its primary manifestation historically was through force, but as I just described, it has other ways that it's being done too as well now. Aisha, his young wife, his child bride, who I believe married when she was 9, though he had possession of her when she was 6, what we would call then it would be normal. Oh, I'm a Muslim man, I'm 30, I'm 40, and I'm going to marry a 9-year-old. You can have 4 wives and as many slaves as you want, concubines. And they talk about how they attacked and killed everyone, and they took a nun and ganged her until she died in front of everyone. And the eyewitness says, and the Turks did this often to pilgrims. Jihad of the pen, jihad of the tongue, jihad of the money, jihad of the womb. And all of them are to serve Islam, to empower it over infidels. And a Muslim is one who submits. But if you really went to it, it was a political thing. I'm superior, I'm the warlord, you're joining me, you're submitting to me in what I say, which comes from God. And that was it. He claims he's from God, but his modus operandi, the way he behaves, is all about violence, warfare, plunder, sexuality, concubinage, etc. England, it's reached the point where you can't even say the truth about what's happening without going to jail. So obviously the rulers of England, whether they are British natives, hate and are warring on their own people.